What's up, guys? It's your boy A Switch, bringing you another video, getting into this Devil May Cry for the Xbox 360, also for the PS3. I've beaten the game already, so I'm playing basically on New Game Plus right now. For anybody that is curious about some of the stuff I'm playing with, or you know, a few notable differences is Dante's hair. I mean, spoiler alert, after you beat the game, his hair turns white basically permanently, which is cool. You know, that was one little gripe I had about Dante, like their Ninja Theory's character design of him that really bothered me. I'm like, why would you change a feature, you know, of a basically iconic character in a sense, you know, that basically, you know, made him so original and unique? That just really boggled my mind. So it was one thing that they cut all his hair, and there was another for, you know, for him to, you know, basically have freaking dark hair. So I thought that was kind of stupid, but I digress. What matters is that he does have his white hair at the end of the day. Best part of this game right now. Awesome weapon. That weapon is called the Aquila. You get it I'd say mid game. Get the inverse. They also have an inverse version of Rainstorm, basically. So it's like when you're shooting up the air and you go down, you can basically go back up, which I thought was pretty sweet. I thought that was very cool. So definitely the combat is they've stuck very tried and true to the original Devil May Cry's, which I definitely appreciate. Cause yeah, I mean, I was very iffy about this. It came out, but then, you know, I heard the reviews and everything, and, you know, actually played it for myself, and yeah, they definitely treated the series with pretty good care. I mean, I do not to say that I don't have any you know, remaining gripes with the game. I do feel that they should have you know, stuck more true to the original games in terms of the tone, basically. Like, I don't know, I feel the tone with this game is a little more serious in a sense, because I don't know, I just felt like the vibe from the original Devil May Cry was like, you know, it was more, you know, over the top, crazy, you know, just fun stylishness. This party's getting crazy, you know, Dante, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this now, just everything just feels more realistic. You know, you don't see this Dante, you know, flipping over tables, or, you know, flipping around people, shooting bullets to propel, you know, propel 8 balls and whatever to enemies and stuff like that. So definitely takes some getting used to. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really did have like this mental shield of, you know, not wanting to accept this Dante, you know, with his drastic, you know, redesign and what have you. But after getting fully through the game and stuff, he does grow on you. Even though I still want his costumes his original costumes that I know you can get. I think you can probably buy them off the marketplace, but I definitely want to get those. So I'm definitely a huge fan of his original design. I really like it better. But gotta take the good with the bad. Also, you know, if you're used to playing with the controls of the original Devil May Cry, they'll definitely take some getting used to as well. He is very much different to definitely much more difficult to get used to. I'd say, I don't know. I think the main like adjustment is that like there's really no lock-on system with this game. So basically everything is, you know, the controls are tweaked obviously. So like, you know, instead of doing the stinger move, his like signature stinger move with, you know, pressing R1 with the triangle button for the PlayStation controls or something like that, you now have to do a like forward Y. So it definitely takes some getting used to in that regard. But other than that, those little controls still getting used to. Also, what is good with this series as well is that, you know, you can like cycle through all your weapons during like real time basically. So you don't have to switch them while you're playing like Devil May Cry 3, like switch them at like, you know, divinity statues, stuff like that. You have access to all your weapons and can combo in all of them basically. You know, it will definitely take some practice, that's for sure, but it's doable. Like I see now. Yep, this is definitely Dante's Must Die mode, I definitely tell you. Definitely Dante Must Die. So I'm getting my butt whooped right now. I am definitely playing on Dante Must Die, as I already mentioned. So you may see my butt getting whooped a lot. You may see me whooping their butt a lot. Another thing about this is that they are definitely enforcing you to basically think more when you're playing this game. I guess the best way to describe it. Because, oh god, I hope I don't die. I hope I don't die. Are you serious? Are you serious? Lovely. No, I'm not using a gold orb. Are you out your mind? This is the first level and I'm using the gold orb? Out your damn mind. But yeah. They're really enforcing you to use all your weapons towards the enemies, basically. Like, you know, as you were seeing, like me fighting the Ice Ghost. The Ice Ghost, like, you have to use your, and like, there's basically two sets of weapons, like your demonic weapons, you know, which you use by holding the right trigger as a modifier, and then your left trigger weapons by holding your holding the left trigger as a modifier for those weapons. And you cycle through those weapons with the left on the D-pad, or right on the D-pad for the devil weapons. It is definitely makes you think more than the original Devil May Cry. So now you have to think like, oh, I can't hit this enemy because he can only be hit by, you know, angel weapons, and I can't hit this enemy because he can only be hit by, you know, devil weapons. So definitely something to get used to. I do feel it kind of breaks up the combat a little bit, like, you know, the flow and, you know, simplicity of combat. Cause like, you know, you be in a zone and then this enemy comes and then, you know, it's like, damn, I was in the zone and he just broke me from, now I gotta think about what I gotta hit this enemy with again, and, you know. Which is, I don't know, for the right person it could be interesting, but, you know, for an average player it could come off putting. off-putting to some. But other than that, yeah, the combat is very, very solid, very, very true to the Devil May Cry motif. So I'm definitely glad they stuck to that. They also got these spots where they basically force you to open it with weapons you basically unlock later in the game. So they kind of force you to replay levels regardless. But I mean, there's a lot of difficulty levels, so I mean, you still, you know, have to come back to play those difficulty levels anyway. But yeah, definitely. Overall, yeah, I definitely say in terms of the series and, you know, handling such a delicate IP, I felt they really did a good job. You know, I think I'd say you know, Ninja Theory and Bungie, well, not Bungie, 343 Studios have really done a good job, you know, with, you know, very prestigious series on their, you know, on their own merits, you know, handling them with great care. So I'm very, very happy to see, you know, our beloved franchises, you know, not being totally, you know, butchered and, you know, just mishandled. So it's a great thing to see, you know, companies stepping up and, you know, really taking initiative. Damn, he got, I guess you could say he got clocked. I'ma stop now. Come on. Come on. I missed it. Come on. You goddamn right I'm sadistic. They don't want none. They don't want none. Forget about these freaking clocks. You know what? Oh, I guess. Oh god. I forgot I had this glide ability that I didn't have when I originally started the game on my first playthrough. What do you know? What a coincidence. You were fucking wrong, Dante. Definitely in a million years. Then the ironic thing is he gets white hair basically after you beat the game. So it's like, what the heck? I guess it must be more so the long white hair, I guess. I don't know. I think that didn't look bad on him. I like it. I liked it. Should have stuck with it, Dante. That's all I'm saying. But I digress.